Good morning, grade 8. Our lesson today, inshallah, is the slope of the straight line. Our objective, number 1, we will recognize the slope of the straight line. Number 2, we will recognize the slope of the straight line parallel to x-axis and the slope of the straight line parallel to y-axis. Number 3, we will verify using the slope of the straight line that the 3 points are collinears or not. Number 4, we will find the slope of the straight line passing through 2 given points. Let's make a quick warm-up for yesterday. Question 1, if the point -1 and 4 satisfies the relation 3x plus by equals 13, find the value of b. Here, I will substitute the value of x by -1 and will substitute the value of y by 4. Here, 3 times -1 plus b times 4 equals 13. Again, we will substitute the value of x by -1 in the first coordinate or the first projection and the value of y by 4 in the second projection. So the relation will be 3 times -1 plus 4b equal 13. And here 3 times -1 equal -3 plus 4b equals 13. Then we will move -3 to the other side with different sign. So 4b equals 13 plus 3 equals 16. To get the value of 4, we will make 16 divided 4. b equals 16 divided 4 equals 4. So the value of b equals 4. Question 2. Represent graphically the relation 2x plus 5y equal 10 if the straight line cuts the x-axis at the point and the y-axis at the point B. Then find the area of the triangle ABO where O is the origin point. Here's the first step. You will make 2x plus 5y equal 10. So 2x equal 10 minus 5y. So to get the value of x, it will be 10 minus 5y over 2. Again, to get the value of x, I will make 2x plus 5y equal 10. Then to get 2x in the left side alone, I will move 5y to the other side with different signs. So it will be 2x equal 10 minus 5y. So to get the value of x, I will make 10 minus 5y over 2. And here we will the value of y equals 0. Then we will substitute the value of y equals 0 in this relation. So x equal 10 minus 5 times 0 over 2. Here 5 times 0 equal 5. So x equal 10 divided 2 equal 5. So the value here is 5 and this order pair will be 5 and 0. And we can see that this order pair satisfies the relation. Here let the value of y equal 2 and substitute by it in this equation. So x equal 10 minus 5 times 2 over 2. 5 times 2 equal 10. So x equal 0 divided 2 equals 0. So this order pair will be 0 and 2 and it satisfies the relation. To get the third point, I will let y equal 4. Here x equal 10 minus 5 times 4, the value of y. So 10 minus 20. 5 times 3 equal to 20, so it will be 10 minus 20 equals negative 10. Negative 10 divided 2 equal negative 5. So this order pair will be negative 5 and 4. Let's look at the coordinate to represent our 3 points. Here's the first point, 5 and 0. We learned that the first projection belongs to x-axis and the second projection belongs to y-axis. So at first, I will go to the x-axis and search for the point 5. Here, in x-axis, the point 5. And the second projection is 0. So I will stay in my place here in 5. So it will be this point. Okay, the second order pair 0 and 2. So I will go to 0 and up to the number 2 in y-axis. The third point, negative 5 and 4. I will search for negative 5 in x-axis. It's here. And up to 4. Then match the 3 points, and this is my straight line. To get the area of the triangle ABO, it will be the area of the triangle, as we learned, it should have times base times height. Here, our height is 2 and our base is 5. So it will be half times 2 times 5 equal half times 10 equal 5. Let's turn to our lesson for today, the slope of the straight line, and it's denoted by S. The slope of the straight line means the change in the y-axis over the change in the x-axis. Here, the point A equal x1 and x2 is, y1, and the point B equal x2 and y2. So here, the slope change from y1 to y2 and from x1 to x2. So I can say that the slope equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Here's some remark. Number 1, the slope of the straight line may be positive, negative, 0, or undefined. Let's see. The slope of the straight line. If the slope of the straight line parallel to x-axis, it equals 0. And this means that y1 equal y2. Again, this point, the slope of the straight line parallel to x-axis means the slope equal 0. And this means also that y1 equal y2. The second point, if the slope of the straight line parallel to y-axis is undefined. Again, the slope of the straight line which parallel to x-axis is undefined. Why? Because x1 equal x2. Another remark, the slope of the straight line never change. Question 1. Find the slope of the straight line passing through the point A, 2 and 4, and the point B, 4 and 5. As we know, the slope equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it will be 5 minus 4, again 5 minus 4 over 4 minus 2. Here 5 minus 4 equal 1 and 4 minus 2 equal 2, so the slope equal half. Question 2, find the slope of the straight line passing through the points A, 3 and 1 and B, negative 1 and 0. Let's write our rule. The slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It will be 0 minus 1, the y projections, 0 minus 1 over negative 1 minus 3. So 0 minus 1 equal -1, and -1 minus 3 equal -4. Cancel negative up and down. So the slope will be 1/4. Question 3. If the slope of the straight line passing through the point A, 8 and y, and the point B, 4 and 2 equals -half, find the value of y. Here in this question, he gave me the slope and give me one variable in the point A. Let's see how we can solve it. Here the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and I have the value of the slope, so I will satisfy the slope by its value, so it will equal -half equal y minus 2, again y minus 2 over 8 minus 4. Let's make cross multiplication. So 2 times y minus 2 equal -1 times 8 minus 4. Here I will make 2 times y and 2 times -2. And this side I will make -1 times 4, because 8 minus 4 equals 4. Let's see, 2y minus 4 equal -4. Let's move -4 to the other side with different sign. It will be 2y equal -4 plus 4, which equals 0. So 2y equals 0. To get the value of y, it will be 0 divided 2 equals 0. So here's the value of y equals 0. Question 4. Prove that the point A equals 2 and 3, point B 4 and 2, and point C 8 and 0 are collinears. To prove that the 3 points are collinears, at first we will get the slope of AB and the slope of BC. If the two slopes are equal, so I can say that the 3 points are collinear. Again, to prove that any 3 points are collinear, at first we will get the slope of AB here and get the slope of BC. If the two slopes are equal, so I can say that the 3 points are collinear. Let's look at the solution. At first, we will write our rule. The solution, the slope equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's get the slope of AB equal here 2 minus 3 over 4 minus 2. 2 minus 3 equal 1. Sorry, -1. And 4 minus 2 equal 2. So the slope of AB equal -half. Here the slope of BC will be 0 minus 2 over 8 minus 0 minus 2 equal -2, and 8 minus 4 equal 4. So it will be -2 over 4. And put it in the simplest form, it will be -half. Here, the slope of AB, we see that this slope equals this slope. So the slope of AB equals the slope of BC, and the point B is a common between the two straight lines. So I can say that the point A, B, and C are collinears. Question 5. If the points A, 3 and 2, point B, 5 and -1, and point C, 1 and K are collinears, find the value of T. Here, you give me a hint that the 3 points are collinears. What is this meaning? This means that the slope of the straight line AB equals the slope of the straight line BC. So here's the slope of AB equal -1 minus -1 minus 2 and over 5 minus 3. Again, the slope of EB will be -1 minus 2 over 5 minus 3. It will be -3 over 2. The slope of the straight line BC will be k minus -1. K minus -1 over 1 minus 5. K minus -1, here's the two sign. Negative will convert into positive. So it will be k plus 1 over 1 minus 5 equal -2. Here, since the point A, B, and C are collinears, then the slope of the straight line AB equals the slope of the straight line BC. So to give the value of k, I will make -3 over 2 equal k plus 1 over -4. Then make cross multiplication, -4 times -3 and 2 times k plus 1. Here 2 times k plus 1 equal 2k plus 2 and -3 times -4 equal 12. Here we will move +2 towards the other side with different sign. It will be 2k equal 10. To get the value of k, we will make 10 divided 2 equal 5. Again, this question, here in this question, he tell me that the 3 points are collinear, and we know that if the 3 points are collinear, this means that the slope of AB equals the slope of BC. Here's the slope of AB equal -1 minus 2 equal 5 minus 3, -1, -2 equal -3, and 5 minus 3 equal 2. This is the slope of the straight line AB. Let's get the slope of BC. It will be k minus -1 over 1 minus 5. Here negative, it converts into positive. So it will be k plus 1 over 1 minus 5 equal -4. Here we know that the two straight line or the two slopes of the two straight line are equal because the 3 points are collinear. So I will make, to get the value of k, I will make -3 over 2 equal k plus 1 over -4. Then make the cross multiplication. It will be 2 times k plus 1 equal -3 times -4. Here, 2 times k, I will make 2 times k and 2 times 1. 2 times k equal 2k, 2 times 1 equal 2. Equal -3 times -4 equal 12. Here, to get 2k alone on the side, I will move +2 to the other side with different sign. So it will be 2k equal 10. To get the value of k, I will make 10 divided 2 equal 5. Thank you.